rain, but I want you to add the it's like the passion stomach thing. But
Sorry if I spit on you.
sweat out that muscle.
Once the nervousness is broken, I'm like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sing a quick song for you guys. If you like what you hear, please feel free to give whatever you can. Thank you. And then I start singing. But it's a huge difference. I just gotta break the nervousness. I mean, I'm never really that nervous, you know, like to a point where I can't sing. But I get nervous. I was adopted by my grandmother, and she made sure that we knew who my mother was and everyone that we needed to know. I didn't even help. I wouldn't want to sing with my mother, like, ever. Ever. I wouldn't want to work with her in music either, like. The first time I started singing on the streets, I was in 7th grade. My sister, me, and our friend at the time, her name was Tiffany, we used to go to my birth mother's job. We decided to sing right in front of where my birth parent worked. And we made a good amount of money that day. We were like, let's try this again tomorrow since we're gonna be here. And again after that, since we're gonna be here, you know, and every day we went back and we had the same routine. But then we discovered singing on the trains, like on the trains, inside of the trains. And that changed my life. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home. Sometimes I feel like I should have never ever been born. Sometimes I feel like I should have never ever been born. Sometimes I feel like I should have never ever been born. Like I'll never, no, never find a home. Thank you everyone for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Every day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. We were making like $30 on the street. Maybe a little more, I don't know. But in the trains, on a good day, we could make up to $100. I made sure that if I really wanted something, I got it. And singing in front of the store, if that's what it took, that's what we did. If we had to sing on the train, that's what we did. It was just, I didn't really feel, I don't know, it's a happy feeling to sing anytime, anywhere, even if there's no one around, you know what I mean? It's just a good feeling. How is this supposed to cool up this whole living room? Especially with me in here, like, I gotta stand right in front of it.
Yeah, because, you know, you so high, you see how much stuff you have on your head?
I forgot. Thank you so much.
Are you going to pick that up off the floor? Before Grandma?
Why don't you just say please? Yeah, she said, Samantha, please move it, because when I come in here in the nighttime, I don't want to fall. I'm like, Grandma, you just dragged it, but I got you. Like,
Hey.
I have to make sure that I have these sweatpants on because like these are like, I don't know, these are like I guess they look bummy to people. And I also go with like 2 pairs of pants because sometimes like the box gets too full and I have to like take the money out. But if people see you with like, I can have like 5 singles and I'm like trying to put it in my pocket really fast because it's like sticking out the box. People see that and they're like, oh, she got money, so let me not give her money. So I got the pants and I'm like, you know, I do everything really quick now. I have to look a certain way. I wear my worst shoes. All my shoes have holes in them, but I wear like my dirtiest shoes because like, I guess they see it and they're like, oh, she needs new shoes. I don't know what people think, but I just feel like if I dress a certain way, they respond differently.
I was already touching it.
Felt that soda.
Nope. I was already touching it.
No, you knock. It's weird, but I like when people mistake me for a boy, cause like that's what I'm going for.
Did you make a choice at a certain point a few years ago to just?
Well, when I was in high school, my friends used to call me a goy, which is not a girl, not a boy, but both. It was my friend Jessica. One morning we were just chilling in my room, and I'm like, she's like, yo, like. Cause they're like, yo, you a dyke. And I'm like, nah, I'm not. And at the time I had hair. This is before I shaved anything. I had really nice hair. I would switch up. I wouldn't dress like a boy. I would dress girly. I would wear dresses still at the time. I would wear skirts at the time still, if I wanted. And like, they're like, yo, like, what do we call you? Like, you're not a dyke. You're not an AG. You're not a femme. You're not this, you're not that. What are you? She's like, not a girl, and you're not a boy. What about a boy? And I'm like, ooh, that's a good one. And I wrote it down in my notes, like, Goy was created by Jessica and Samantha on this day at this time of this year. Yeah, like, my friends really, like, they supported me with that. They're like, oh, you don't feel comfortable being called a dyke or being called this? You're a Goy. Everybody respected that. They were like, oh, my favorite Goy, my favorite this, Goy. Yo, what's up, Goy? Like, what's good? I'm gonna say it. People still call me that, but I have to tell them, like, listen, I'm not a Goy anymore. I'm grown up. I mean, I'm not, but I can still say I'm grown. I talk a lot, but I love me. And people gotta love me, because it's like, how you can't not love me? I'm just kidding. It's very easy to not love me. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you. People do that all the time. They'll like chase me like, Miss, here you go. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, you know, for them to have to do all of that. Sorry I walk so fast.